November 27th, 511. Clovis I, king of the Franks, passes away. During his reign, Clovis unified the Franks, established his capital in Paris, and laid the foundations of a country that would still be standing strong 15 centuries later. So the question is, how? How did this leader of a Germanic tribe become the first king of France? Well, that's what we're about to see in this video. The year is 476 AD, and the Roman Empire is just falling apart. By that point, Gaul had been under Roman occupation for half a millennium, and the fall of the empire, at least of its western part, left the former province controlled by a bunch of different Roman generals and Germanic tribes. And that's when these guys showed up. Please welcome the Franks, or more precisely, the Salian Franks, a Germanic tribe living in modern-day Belgium and northern France. Now, the Salian Franks had been allied with the Romans for quite some time, and the fall of the empire essentially left them in control of their own small kingdom. And in 481 AD, a young, ambitious leader became king of the Salian Franks, Clovis. Clovis was 15 years old when he became king, and for some reason decided that what he wanted to be in life was an absolute Chad. And so, very quickly, Clovis started expanding his kingdom. In 486 AD, Clovis allied himself with the Ripuarian Franks and attacked the kingdom of Soissons, ruled by Syagrius, a former Roman general. Now, Clovis won the battle and doubled his kingdom's size. But maybe more importantly, following his victory, Clovis decided to make Paris the capital of his kingdom. And yes, this Paris. Now, despite his victory, Clovis still had a pretty big problem. The people living in Gaul didn't really like him that much, and the main reason for that is that Clovis wasn't a Christian. You see, Europe in the 5th century AD was a very religious place, and with the fall of Rome, the church gained a lot of influence across the continent. So Clovis had an idea: marry a Catholic wife. And that's what he did by marrying Clotilde, a Catholic girl from the neighboring kingdom of Burgundy, in 493 AD. Now, Clovis still wasn't hell-bent on the idea of converting to Catholicism, especially since Clotilde had their firstborn son baptized in secret, and then their son ended up dying, which probably left Clovis feeling like, what the hell? But despite this, Clovis would soon convert to Christianity, nonetheless. In 496 AD, the Alemanni attacked the Ripuarian Franks, which led to Clovis showing up with an army at Tolbiac. Now, the story goes that, at one point during the battle, Clovis's army was on the brink of defeat, and Clovis decided to call upon God for help, promising to convert to Christianity if he won the battle. And with Clovis narrowly winning the battle, Clovis finally converted to Catholicism on the 25th of December, 506. Or 508. It's unclear. Now, we don't really know if this story is actually true, but you must admit that, at least, it sounds hella cool. Now, Clovis's conversion gained him the support of the clergy, the aristocracy, and the support of all the people living in his kingdom. Clovis had officially become that guy. And with Clovis defeating the Visigoths and killing their king at the Battle of Fouillé in 507 AD, Clovis took control of a good chunk of the former province of Gaul. And if you look closely at the map, you may notice that we're starting to get something that looks quite a bit like modern-day France. Now, talking about Clovis bullying his neighbors is pretty fun, but Clovis wasn't only a great military leader, he was also a great king. On top of expanding his kingdom, Clovis also built a functioning country, with an administration, a capital, and laws. One of Clovis's main contributions to France, for example, was the Salic Law, written in 500 AD, and codifying punishments for murder and other crimes. Now, Clovis eventually died in 511 AD, and his kingdom was divided among his 4 sons. After that, France would keep alternating between being united and divided for a few centuries. But Clovis's dynasty, the Merovingians, would rule over France for more than 2 centuries. Now, the most important thing Clovis did was maybe something a bit more abstract. Clovis built the idea of a united, independent France. And after Clovis, this land that had been known for centuries as Gaul would soon only be called France.